Good morning. It's Cindy Ferguson from Lake Norman Meditation, and I'm speaking to you today from the shores of Lake Norman. And I wanted to talk a little bit about working with physical pain in meditation. Many of us suffer from small pains, aches and pains as we get older, and some from chronic pain that we've lived with for most or all of our lives. And there's been many studies done on pain, and meditation can significantly help those who are suffering from any kind of pain. And this is true also of emotional pain. And most of our suffering from pain comes from our reactions to pain and not the pain itself. There's been a lot of research done, and a really good book addresses this in a chapter on working with physical pain. The book is called Fully Present: The Science, Art, and Practice of Mindfulness, and the authors are Susan Smalley and Diana Winston. I recommend this book highly if you're interested in mindfulness and meditation, and specifically if you're interested in working with either physical pain or chronic emotional pain. The biggest difficulty, the authors say, in working with pain is not the pain itself, but it's how we react to it. So when someone experiences the sensation of pain, their mind kicks into action, and it judges the pain. It's discouraged by it, frustrated by it, angry by it, or blaming themselves for it. Excuse me. And all of these responses cause emotional suffering. So maybe at one time or another you've had reactions to pain like, I'm angry at this pain. I feel like it's unfair. It's ruining my day or my life. Many of us in chronic pain, I included, feel like, why me? Why am I going through this pain when others don't seem to have chronic pain? Another typical reaction to pain is that you're scared of the pain. You're feeling like, I'm not sure if I can handle this, especially if it gets any worse. And this is called catastrophizing. Thinking that you're not going to be able to handle it. Another way that our emotions and our mind take control when we're in pain is that we get discouraged and sad and feel hopeless, feeling like we don't have the capacity to deal with it for even one more minute, yet one more day, one more hour, any amount of time. We're just hopeless. We're sick of it. We can't stand it. And again, we're angry and don't feel like it's fair. And lastly, another thing that people do is blame themselves for the pain. They might say, well, if I had done enough exercise or enough stretching or enough working with this pain, I wouldn't have this pain. And really, the reactions to pain can be as many reactions as there are human beings, but usually they can be grouped into these categories. And we can't separate all the time these categories with the actual pain itself. So there's 3 techniques I can suggest for you when you're dealing with pain. One is breathing with the pain. So this is probably one of the most powerful, and that is when you're in pain, you tend to want to push it away, distract yourself, avoid it. And instead, the mindful techniques are to actually move toward the pain as you breathe. Breathe into the pain. So isolate where you might feel this pain and breathe in and out as if you're breathing in and out of those specific areas. Another way that people like to deal with pain and sometimes can work for them is mindful distraction. So find something pleasant or a part of your body that isn't in pain. Many people choose their hands or their feet. And when you're feeling the pain, try to focus on a neutral area or an area that feels good. So let's say you have pain in your lower back. It might help you to distract yourself by focusing on your feet and trying to feel all the sensations that you would normally feel in your feet. And lastly, another mindful way to meditate with pain is to bring kindness to it, holding a gentle, caring attitude while you're exploring it. Feeling pain of any kind, whether it be emotional or physical, can be exhausting, overwhelming, scary. So learning to be as kind as possible to yourself in the midst of it can help you be more mindful of it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a guided meditation of meditating with pain. And you can use this practice over and over again if you're experiencing any pain. So let's begin by getting as comfortable as you can in your sitting posture. If the pain is really bad, you may wish to lie down, but try not to crank your head up on a pillow or anything else. We want your spine to be as straight as it can be so that when you breathe, you're getting the full effect of your breath. You may want to put a bolster or a cushion under your knees to alleviate any stress on your lower back. And first, take a few breaths and allow yourself to connect with the fact that your body is sitting or lying down. Notice your posture and your body shape. And now find a part of your body that is not in pain and bring your attention to that area. A part that feels pleasant or neutral at the very least. Explore whether your hands, feet, or legs feel relaxed and pleasant. And let your attention stay at this pleasant area for a few moments. Continuing to breathe. And now slowly bring your attention to the area of your pain. What do you notice about your pain? Is it sharp or dull? Does it burn or stab? Is it fiery or clenching? Is it moving or does it stay in one place? How deeply does it go into your body? Get very curious about the changing set of bodily sensations. And after 30 seconds or so, bring your attention back to the pleasant area of your body. Let yourself stay present, aware of the pleasant or neutral sensations for the next few minutes. And even though you hear sounds in meditation, like the dog, sounds are never a barrier in meditation. We simply hear them like thoughts or other things, and we let them pass like clouds in the sky. Now, once again, bring yourself back to the area of your pain. Notice if you have any attitude toward the pain. Do you hate it? Fear it? Resent it? Blame yourself for it? Can you notice how it is that you feel or think about your pain? Do you feel any accompanying body sensation like a clutching feeling in your gut or vibration in your chest? Just notice these reactions, breathe, and let them be there. There's nothing wrong with this reaction. You're just the observer of what you feel. And if you have no reaction or the reaction stops, feel free to just return to the painful area one more time. What do you notice? Breathe. Feel whatever is present on the physical level, and offer yourself a little bit of kindness in a way that makes sense to you. Maybe imagine holding that part of your body with care and compassion, or just offer this care and compassion to yourself as the whole. And notice what happens when you're offering care and compassion to yourself. And finally, return your attention to the pleasant area in your body, or the neutral area, and once again rest there for a minute or so. And finally, return your attention to your whole body, sitting or lying, and present. And slowly begin to come back to the room that you're in, maybe by wiggling your hands and your feet. And when you are ready, opening your eyes. And I invite you to return to this meditation as many times as you need whenever you feel pain, and try to get in touch with your thoughts and feelings surrounding your pain. If you've been dealing with an emotional pain, allow yourself to comprehend what it is you're telling yourself over and over about this pain. And the same holds true for the physical pain. Finding out if you are fearful, angry, hopeless, or frightened. And become mindful of where the pain sits in your body. Once again, thank you for meditating with me. I hope to do more online meditations. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.